Hello everyone, Prasad Domala here. In this quick video, I'll talk about accessing RDP session on a private Windows EC2 instance using SSM Port Forwarding capability. So let's get started. As you might already know, AWS SSM or Systems Manager is AWS service to view and control your AWS infrastructure. It has many capabilities like inventory, parameter store, patch manager, state manager, and so on. So it really is a vast service with a bunch of capabilities. Today we'll be using its port forwarding capability. When you use port forwarding, you are basically forwarding all traffic coming to your local port on your laptop or desktop to your remote port on the server. To do this, ideally you need some sort of network connectivity from your local machine to the remote IP or DNS name. If you don't have direct connectivity, you'll be using some sort of jump host or bastion host between your local machine and the remote server. With SSM port forwarding, you don't need direct network connectivity to your remote host. In our case, our demo Windows instance will just have a private IP, which won't be exposed over the internet, obviously, and it won't have any public IP to access it over internet. Also, we don't need to open any ports in our security groups attached to the EC2 instance, which is more secure. SSM uses IAM permissions to start a port forwarding session with the private EC2 instance, which is a good thing as you can control access to your instances in more granular way using IAM policies and roles. Make sure your user IAM role has SSM start session permissions. RDP is just one of many use cases you can use this SSM port forwarding method for. You can use it to forward traffic to any port on the remote EC2 instance and access that remote service through your local port. So there are a couple of prerequisites to achieve this. On your EC2 instance, you need to have the latest SSM agent, at least version 2.3.672, and the EC2 instance must have an IAM role attached with SSM permissions. AWS provides a managed policy called Amazon SSM Managed Instance Core. We can add this policy to EC2 instance profile. All latest Windows instances provided by AWS comes with the latest SSM agent installed. If you're using any third-party Windows instances, make sure you have the SSM agent installed. On your local machine, you should have the latest version of AWS CLI installed. We also need a plugin called Session Manager plugin provided by AWS. The plugin can be installed with a couple of commands, and the instructions are on this page for different operating systems. I'll leave the link in the description. I have my AWS CLI and Session Manager plugin installed already. I'm using AWS CLI v2. I strongly recommend version 2 as it has some cool new features. Now let's quickly have a look at my EC2 instance. I have my EC2 instance in the private subnet and doesn't have any public IP. I have a role attached to my instance with Amazon SSM Managed Instance Core managed policy. And if you have a look at my EC2 security group, I don't have any inbound rules. And as I'm using AWS provided Windows instance, I should have SSM agent already installed. We can verify that in SSM console. We can see our instance here and the version is 2.3.814. I created all these resources using Terraform. I'll leave the link for the Git repo in the description. Also, you can find all the commands I use in this video on my blog. Again, the link will be in the description. We met all the prerequisites and the only thing left is to connect to our private EC2 instance without any ports open from my laptop over the internet. Make sure you have set your IAM profile or access keys. I have my IAM profile already set in my terminal. I can verify it by executing a simple CLI command, AWS EC2 describe instances. And we can see our demo instance here. Let me copy the instance ID. We need it for the next command. Now to start a port forwarding session, we need to execute AWS SSM start session CLI command. The target will be the instance ID, which we just copied. We need to provide SSM document name, which is AWS-start port forward session. And for parameters, we need to specify the remote port and the local port number in JSON format. As I'm trying to establish RDP session, I'm using 33810 as my remote port and the local port can be anything. I'm using port 9000 here. Just make sure that this port is not being used by any other service on your local machine. We can see that port 9000 is now opened. We need to keep this terminal open for the session to be active. Now let me open my RDP client and add a new RDP connection. For PC name, I'll just provide localhost and my local port, which is 9000. I'll add this connection and double click it to connect. You'll be asked for your Windows credentials. Let me provide my credentials and log in. As you can see, I'm now connected to my Windows instance, and this is my private IP of the instance. That is the process of connecting to your private Windows instance using SSM Port Forwarding feature. And as I mentioned earlier, you can use this method to forward traffic to any port on your remote EC2 instance. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Keep learning and see you in the next one.